Good morning, everybody. So I want to talk about the color schemes and adding the color schemes onto your cube today. So remember, you have to show 3 color schemes. So you could choose warm, cool, complementary, analogous, or monochromatic. Make sure, if you're not sure what these are, use that paper that we worked on the other day with all the different color wheel and color schemes. So you can use any of the color schemes from on this paper that you completed the other day. So what I chose to do for my 3 color schemes, I created a pattern right here, and I chose to do monochromatic on this part. So remember, if you're doing monochromatic, this can also double as your value as well, but you want to make sure that you're blending from really light of whatever color you pick to really dark of whatever color you pick. Make sure it's not just a box of white, a box of blue, and a box of black. It has to be a blend all the way across. So I chose to do monochromatic for right here. Then I chose over here, my background is purple and my honeycomb pattern is yellow, and yellow and purple are opposite each other on the color wheel, so that is a complementary color scheme. So I decided to do mine as you know, the background and then the design had that color scheme, so that's another way to do that. And then this one over here, I chose the analogous color scheme. So I did another blend, kind of like I did on the monochromatic, but instead of using black and white in a single color, I decided to use colors that line up next to each other on the color wheel. So I did greens and blues and a blue-green, and I blended those together to create this area here. And now I have that red line that's kind of going through it, and that's okay. Like, it's not part of my main color scheme, but as long as when you are explaining this to me at the end and you can show me, like, this is the part that shows my analogous color scheme, and this is the part that shows my monochromatic, and this is the part that shows my complementary. As long as you can explain the 3, then you're good. So pick whichever kind of color schemes you want, start adding them on. Make sure you use that super saturated colored pencil technique that I demoed in the colored pencil video, and have fun. And you can draw also directly over any watercolor that you use. You can draw on top of it. Depending on how you do it, it can alter some of the colors, but as long as you do that super saturated, then it usually works pretty good for covering up watercolor. All right, thanks everybody. Have fun and be creative.